A Monster competition reveals a potential price point for the Xbox Series X, but is the information correct? Let's take a closer look. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. Now let me just start off by saying I think all of us are sick and tired of the price rumors. I know I am. At this point I just want the damn price. This video is not intended to highlight or speculate about the price rumor, but rather to debunk a current price rumor that has been making the rounds. I will do as little speculation as I possibly can, although I do want to point out a few statements from insiders regarding price. So for those of you who don't know, Microsoft and Monster have a competition together where they will be giving away 200 Xbox Series X consoles along with a copy of Halo Infinite when Xbox launched this November. Now obviously that will no longer happen due to Halo Infinite being delayed, but the details of the competition did spark some serious debate about the price of the Xbox Series X. So let's just go through the competition, break down the mathematics, and then I will tell you where I think a miscalculation was made and why it won't be as expensive as some suggest. Now Monster Energy is giving away 200 first prizes, those first prizes being Xbox Series X consoles along with Halo. Now the statement goes on to read, a total value of these prizes is $119,998. So people just took that amount, divided it by 200 and then came up with the $600 price tag for the Xbox Series X. Now that is obviously not correct. They failed to take into consideration the price of Halo Infinite. That game will be between $60 and $100 depending on what version is included in the price. The standard version of a next generation game will be $70, and if there is a deluxe version it can go all the way up to $100. That already means that we are looking at a price point of between $500 and $550 US, not $600. But there's also a second part of the rules that people are just ignoring, not everybody but some, and that reads as follows. The first price and the manufacturer's suggested retail price have not been released to the market at this time of print of the official rules. Any difference between stated value and actual value will not be awarded. Translation, that $119,998 is completely made up by Monster. In the absence of a price point by Microsoft, Monster just gave an estimate of how much they think the price will be worth. The truth is that they don't know the price because Microsoft has not given a set price yet. As I've mentioned in previous videos, both Sony and Microsoft is just playing chicken with each other, playing the waiting game, see who is going to make the first move and reveal their price. Microsoft pretty much made it clear that they want to undercut the price of the PlayStation 5 by any means necessary, but there is also a bunch of insiders who say that we do need to prepare ourselves for a more expensive generation. Both Sony and Microsoft are playing the waiting game because neither want to go first and break the news that the next generation will be expensive. Now PlayStation obviously have a diskless version of the PlayStation 5 as well that will bring the cost down a bit, but the question is how much. I think Microsoft and Sony knows that $600 for a console is a no-go. Microsoft already made it clear that they do not care how many Xbox Series X consoles they sell. They are more focused on Game Pass, so whether or not you buy their console, they will most likely still get your money. So they can afford to go a bit more crazy with the price, but also not too much. They are still a company and that means the number one priority is profits. Obviously Sony, being more dependent on hardware, will not be able to lower their price too much. They of course usually sell over 100 million consoles, so they will make up their money in a different way. I guess we will just have to wait and see how all of this plays out. We were supposed to get the price point for these consoles in August, but it does look like that has been pushed back, at least for Microsoft. Hopefully Sony can just rip off the band-aid and reveal the price of their two consoles so we know exactly how much the next generation will be. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.